Welcome to the Coffee Club. We hoist our cups and then glug glug. A finer group of friends you will not meet. Coffee Club!
Coffee Club on a Friday morning, the 23rd day of 2024. I've got Josh and Haley here. We're ready to go. We have a fun show planned. We got a big room too. Emily, Steph, Caitlin, Giles, Nate, and Sarah. So this is, 3 weeks in a row? We've had a good full room, Josh?
I think people are, after 3 years of doing this, people are finally catching on.
That's kind of a big deal. You can catch it online on Facebook, on our Facebook page. You can also search and find it on YouTube if you wish. But we're going to have a fun show today talking about a lot of different things. And so we're going to start actually in the back. Emily and Steph are here to talk a little bit about a special event that is coming up. It is the Women's Radiate Light Conference taking place at McCook Christian Church. So welcome, ladies. First time for Coffee Club, I assume, right?
I think this is my second.
Second for you, yeah?
This is my first.
Yeah. So what is the Radiate Light Women's Conference that's coming up?
So McCook Christian Church is hosting a women's conference on next Saturday. Basically, the gist of it is I was speaking with our other women's ministry director and just expressing a need for some sort of women's gathering and to help facilitate community, getting them together to empower and uplift them. So it's a one-day conference from 9 to 3 next Saturday, March 2nd. We have our main speaker, Stephanie Rowe. She's actually from McCook, who's coming back, and she'll be offering 2 different speaking sessions, and then we have breakouts. There's 9 different breakout sessions, and they're all varying topics. We're hoping to be able to hit women across the lifespan. So where they're young college students all the way to older adults who are experiencing different seasons of life. We're trying to hit different topics with all of those breakout sessions. So St. Ertz is providing lunch. So we hope that you can join us. We're extending, for people who are listening today, the registration. It technically ended yesterday, but we're extending it through 1 o'clock today.
Nice.
So you can hit our social media pages, radiate.light on Instagram, and then on Facebook too to find the registration. Otherwise, it's on the McCook Christian website too. So.
And it's you don't have to go to McCook Christian. You can come to any church or
yes,
no
it's
church.
Non-denominational across
anybody, so.
all generations too. So if you know any family members that want to come back into town for it, it would be a great opportunity for them to join us too.
So Steph, I know something you're excited about. Tell us about your responsibility for it.
Oscar and I are leading the worship for it. So we're really excited to have a great team. And we ran through music last night and just excited to spend the day with women in our community, just seeking what God has for us and spending time together.
What do you see for this conference? What are you excited about?
I'm excited just to have a day to kind of, I don't know, there's gonna be a lot going on, but it's also a time to kind of reflect and also spend time with other women.
Yeah.
And just cultivate those friendships, those relationships. And again, like Emily said, it's for women for all ages. And so we've got, it's not just one demographic.
That's very good. How do folks get registered for it?
And go to mccookchristian.church.
Okay.
And there's a tab that says Radiate. They can go there and register all. And like Emily said, on our social medias, they can go there and the links are all there too.
Very good. And that's taking place next weekend.
Yep, March 2nd.
Okay.
Doors open at 9 a.m. We'll have some breakfast items and then we'll start at 9:30.
Yeah.
So, and then again, St. Ertz is doing lunch and it's going to be a good day. We're really excited for it.
All right, Josh, I know that you've invited Casa in to be a part of today's show, so that special events coming up for them too.
Yeah, if you're somebody that likes bingo, they got a great event coming up. And Nate, he stopped and talked to me and said, "Hey, we should probably get him for Coffee Club." And I said, "Well, sure, bring whoever you want." So he brought back Does she lead Casa?
Caitlin's our director.
Yeah, she's the director. I was going to say, I thought she was the director, but
I'm the grown-up.
Grown-up.
She leads the charge. She keeps all of us herded.
So what is CASA? We probably better start there.
So CASA is court-appointed special advocate. So when kids are removed from the home because of abuse or neglect and are entered into the court system, we provide an advocate for that child to kind of be their voice in the court system and present reports to the judge and just check on the well-being of the child through the process.
You bet. So what's this special event we got going on?
So we are having a taco bingo event this Saturday, starting at 5 o'clock. So this is one of our big fundraisers. We are usually funded by a federal grant called the VOCA grant. And in the recent year, they have cut our funding by more than half. So we really have to ramp up and do a lot of fundraising to that money that we're raising is to recruit, screen, and train volunteers. So what I think a lot of people don't know is that we cover the 7 counties in southwest Nebraska. So it's a large area. It's roughly the size of Connecticut. If you look at it. So I have 16 volunteers that cover that entire area. And currently we have 26 children that we have, and we have 6 on a wait list, so that I don't have enough volunteers to help those kids. So we're really trying to raise the money to help us keep supporting those volunteers that are doing the work and find new volunteers to help us help those kids that need it.
So this event is coming up. When is it again?
It's this Saturday at the community building at the fairgrounds, and it's at 5 o'clock.
It's tacos and bingo. You can't beat that.
Right?
I mean, it's a for families. It's great. There's entertainment with the bingo and tacos, so we'll feed the family and entertain you.
That's very good.
And a chance to win some good prizes as well, too, potentially. So, the one thing that I used to do a lot of juvenile cases when I first started out, and these are the most complicated cases. We are talking about the cases that can be worked through fairly quickly. Usually these court appointments occur because there is a complication, and it is going to require a little more time. And a lot of times when you get into the courtroom, you've got judges and attorneys and the Department of Health and Human Services, and they have to follow certain rules, and they've got rules that they have to play by state statute that's mandated by the state. CASA can kind of serve as that voice that speaks up on behalf of the children, and they don't have the same kind of limitations that you may have with the other positions that are involved. And so it really is an important role and one that these children really need to have, just so that way everybody gets a chance in the courtroom to kind of hear the kids' perspective.
That's very good.
Yeah.
So get out, tacos and bingo. Enjoy that here this weekend. Giles from the Red Willow County Fair. I guess we've been teasing it all week that we're going to announce the concert for this year at the Red Willow County Fair. Kind of excited about that. So I guess the floor is yours, man. You ready to go?
Good morning. We start when the last one's over. So
yeah,
we will. This year we did move fair back a week, so it's actually the 24th through the 28th of this year. We kind of follow our carnival, and that's when they're available to come. So we will have Casey Donahue this year.
Yes.
So
that's a big one.
That is going to be good.
Borderline will open for them, and I think it's going to be a very good concert.
Casey Donahue. So I mean, he's like a Midwest favorite.
Yes.
He really is.
Big following.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
looking forward to good crowds, a good time.
So tickets can be had from your website, correct?
Tickets can be, you can get tickets on our website, redwillowcountyfair.com, also at Ticketstorm, or I will have them in the office probably next week.
What are the $25 to get in?
$25 pre-sale, $30 at the door.
Okay.
So get them early, and we're excited to.
They're great stocking stuffers,
going.
but you're going to have to put it in their stocking way before Christmas.
Yes, yes.
So
Christmas in July.
Right.
Also, I would throw out this year too, just a little change. Will Steinbeck will be doing our derby this year, so we're looking forward to a good following there and much better derby.
Yeah. So very excited about this year's Red Willow County Fair. Again, it is a week later, It's going to be the 24th through the 28th.
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
Red Will County Fairgrounds here in McCook. Let's talk our weekend poll. Haley, what did you launch for today?
Will we see another snow before spring?
All right. Sarah, you get to go first since you can. And guys, what do you think? Are we going to see another snow before spring?
Yep.
You think absolutely?
Yep.
Who does the snow blowing at your house? Or is it a shovel?
Yeah, I do the shoveling.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
up early risers.
Yeah, I get up earlier.
Yeah.
Does your shovel have like the jagged teeth on it? The old plastic.
Yeah, I've got the old plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crummy, but it does the work that I need it to do.
Those are the
so.
best ones.
Yeah,
I went and got a new shovel from Ace the other day, and haven't had to use it yet. So since I bought it, it hasn't snowed.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds good to me. I'm hoping that we don't have any more snow. My poor public works guys, I think, have had enough. That 3-week span that we had there with ice and snow, I think that they're sick of it.
They're spent. Yeah. Emily, what do you say? Another snow before spring?
Yes.
Okay. Steph?
Yes, but just a little.
Oh, just a dusting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to be more rain.
All right. Caitlin?
I'm gonna go with no.
Oh.
I think we're in the clear here.
Okay.
So
All right. Giles?
I'm thinking we always get that last little storm. I think there's going to be a
Yeah.
little bit.
I think Tuesday night there's about a 30% chance of snow that we could have.
Reading the forecast.
What's the
that's all.
temperature supposed to be?
Tuesday night.
54 for the high.
54. Gets down to
Sounds like
17.
rain to me.
It gets down to 17.
And blustery.
That means we could have a snow NATO.
It's always a possibility. Yeah. Next topic for Coffee Club. If you could pick a new skill in an instant, what would it be? Josh, you go first.
I think my new skill that I would love would be how to like roast my own coffee / make my own bourbon
Wow.
all in one. That's my new skill.
Bourbon coffee. I can see it now, right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Haley, how about you? If you could pick a new skill in an instant, what would it be?
I've always wanted to dabble into like photography or something like that. So maybe hone those skills a little bit.
Yeah. How about you, Sarah?
I would probably say cooking, just because I'm getting tired of the same meals over and over.
Yeah.
And to learn how to make sourdough too.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, sourdough, that's been popping up all over. It's like the new fad.
Do you remember the friendship dough thing where
Oh yeah.
yeah, you got to save a little bit to
Friendship
give
bread.
somebody else,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. That had to be nasty by the time right? You could have dough that had spent generations actually. How about you, Nate? What would you say if you could pick up a skill?
Well, I feel
instantly?
bad because I had heard in the back that someone was going to say this, so I hate to take it from you. But guitar, yeah, I started playing when I was a little kid. I was in 3rd grade, and I started playing, and I quit when I got into 6th or 7th grade. And I wish I would have kept on playing. That's one of those things where when you get older, at the time, it's like, yeah, I don't want to go out and play football or basketball or whatever. Guitar is kind of a pain. But then you get into college, it's like, gosh, I wish I was better at this. Yeah, and so I picked it up for a little while, and I had tabs, but I can't read music, and so
Never stopped me.
Yeah. Well, the tabs are nice, but it takes a lot longer, to try to figure out a song as opposed to if I would have known how to read music.
Yeah.
It would have made it much easier.
All right, Giles, how about you? What skill would you want to pick up instantly?
I think I'd want to fly, honestly.
Like
I'd wanna learn-
pilot?
Like pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helicopter or plane?
I think a helicopter would be a lot more than
Yeah.
a plane, just to kind of touch down, see what things are going on,
Yeah.
get there in an instant.
That would be great. All right, who's got the mic in the back? Steph, you got to go first.
Well, I was going to say play the guitar.
Yeah.
But also right now, I wish I was skilled in accounting. So,
Tax season, huh?
yeah, it's like Greek to me.
Yeah.
So we love accountants.
Yeah. We just don't have enough of them.
We don't have enough of them.
Yeah.
So
And the gal that I have doing my taxes, she's not. I got to be careful. I'm not calling her old. Please don't say that. But she's not real young. And someday she will retire. And when she does it, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. So, Emily, how about you? What skill would you pick up in an instant?
Mine is rollerblading.
Really?
Only because.
I feel like there's a story.
Yes, because I am terrible with things that move under my feet. I cannot skate. I grew up in the country. We never practiced, and I cannot ski, and that makes my husband really sad.
Wow. So when I was probably a senior in high school, rollerblading was pretty big at that time. And it was the first time that you came up with some really nice professional type rollerblades. And so me and a buddy of mine, we bought some really nice ones. And we would start about 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night. And we would go and we would literally rollerblade all over town till 2 or 3 in the morning because there's no cars on the streets. You didn't have to worry about it. We also got in trouble sometimes. But no, that was a lot of fun. So rollerblading, that's a good one. Caitlin.
I actually want to learn how to knit because I'm in my older lady era, I think, and I just want to knit and drink tea and like just have a peaceful time. Yeah, make sourdough and just chill.
Watch
and,
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah. Listen to murder mysteries. And
Watch Days of Our Lives.
Haley, if you had a instant to pick up a skill, what is it?
I already said mine.
Okay.
We have too many people in here.
I thought Josh started.
I did, but she.
And then you went to-
Oh, that's right.
Photography.
Okay. Yeah, photography. Mine.
Old Sweet
know what we're
Havens
gonna
this
say.
week.
Mine is, if I could pick up a skill in an instant, it would be to confidently be able to call people out by their name. It is my greatest weakness.
It is.
It
I
is.
can attest to that.
Yeah. I mean, well,
And then he'll like look at one of us for guidance, and we're like, I don't know who that is.
I know so many people, but I wish I could do that. I guess it's so much of a fear of calling them the wrong name that sometimes I don't try. Hey, you. And it's
just give them a nickname. Hey, Chief, buddy.
right.
Buddy old pal.
That's not, probably a good thing. Next topic for Coffee Club here on a Friday morning. Has your kid ever accidentally ordered something off of the internet, be it Amazon, Google, or whatever? Anybody got that story?
Yes. I have 3 boys, and so they didn't order anything, but they would call 911 a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, because you hand your kid your phone, and it's just a free-for-all. And so I was cooking dinner, and Chase had called 911, and it happened a few times. So the police officer came to our house and was like, we're going to need you to stop doing that because, so we got in trouble.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's my story.
Anybody else?
So, like, Cordell knows how to like unlock my phone because apparently our faces look the same. And so he got into my phone, and I play a game on my phone, and he started buying the extras, like the buy-ons to the game. And so then I didn't really think anything of it.
Josh now owns stock in said game.
Yeah. And so like you have your wallet set up on your phone. Well, you have to like double click to even order it. And I don't know how, he's 2. I don't know how he figured out how to double click to order, but he ended up spending like $10 on games.
I think you got off really easy.
I was going to say, it could have been much worse.
It could have been a lot
much
worse. But he was excited because he's like, Dad, I did something.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. You just got Daddy in trouble.
Well, yeah, because that's going to show up on your card.
Yeah.
Your wife's going to want an explanation.
Yeah. She's like, well, what is this? I don't know. Talk to your son about it.
But now you got the perfect out if you really want something.
Blame it on him.
It wouldn't be the first, Dad.
She's listening.
Anybody else?
I wish you could see who's viewing. That way I could be like, yeah, she is listening. Yeah.
Our oldest daughter here recently, in the past 6 months, we share an Amazon account because she was in college, and she is now cut off.
Oh, boy.
Because her credit card and my credit card are both on Amazon, and she called me up and said, Mom, I accidentally used your card to pay for my bar stools.
Oh.
But then she said, I went ahead and I canceled it, but for some reason it's still shipping. And Katie, yes.
Technology is really confusing for this younger generation.
Is that
Yes.
lawyer side of?
Nah, she thinks we're gullible.
Yeah. Next topic for Coffee Club here this morning. What would you say is the most you'll understand when you're older thing, huh? Who's got an answer for that one?
Life.
I'm gonna go with the whole napping.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good
Like
one.
kids just like my kid will fight his naps, and I'm like, you don't understand.
It's a dream to nap.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
The
Like,
freak.
and I always say, like, you'll understand when you get older.
Yeah. The freakiest thing happened the other day with a nap. Cordell walked back to his bedroom and crawled in his own bed and put his covers on, and he even turned on his radio and his light. And I'm like, for a moment I was watching TV and it dawned on me, I'm like, where's Cordell at? And I walk and he's back there sleeping.
He put himself down?
Yeah. And that is never, because he is that kid that is like, will find that last moment of energy to just stay awake. And he went and napped by himself. Next day he had a fever, but
As a precursor.
Sounds, yeah. Anybody else with an answer? The most you'll understand when you're older thing?
I mean, I think just life in general. Because like then, I mean, I really seen it with my grandpa before he passed, was just the reflecting that he did in his chair and like the conversations that we had. It's like that man finally, before he passed, he understood what life was.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's like is it like time in general maybe?
Yeah, I don't want to get too sappy on you here, but for me, that's kind of it. Watching my son be a dad, that's really, really cool. And so seeing that, obviously he won't get that until someday, he's in that same position. But
With a lot of the kids I work with, they hate school. They don't want to go to school. And I keep telling them, you'll understand when you're older.
Yeah.
I wish I would have just loved school and went to school.
Yeah.
'Cause it's so much easier just to go to school than be an adult and go to work. So
Yeah.
how about this one? On that same vein, how about, everybody that's cool and not cool and all that in high school, give it 20 years and all of a sudden,
Doesn't matter.
we're all messed up.
Yeah.
That's a good topic. Fun one for Coffee Club. Our next one here for this morning is fill in the blank. I deserve a gold medal in. Haley, you got to go first.
Oh boy.
I know. Put you on the spot.
So I asked my husband this question, and he asked me, "What do you need a gold medal for?"
Did he just flip it on you?
Kind of. And anyway, then he said, of course, being a mom.
Yes.
And so then my reply to that was, I figured you would say attitude or something like that. And then he said, how about doing my job?
That's a dangerous thing.
So, yeah. And then proceeded to tell me, well, you would win in a lot of categories.
Aw.
So I guess I'll leave it at that.
It was a compliment.
He had to
All right.
cover himself.
Yeah.
All right. Giles, how about you?
It's a tough
What do you
one.
deserve a gold medal in?
Probably fighting with my artists to try to get them to come to fair.
Yeah. You land some good ones.
It's a rough gig.
It's a lot of work. People don't understand what it takes.
No.
The contracts, the back and forth, the will you reply to your email?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you do all the negotiations
The
yourself?
3 or 4 months waiting.
Do you do it all yourself?
No, I got a guy in between, but then it's usually all 3 of us together and
Yeah.
we
Only
hash it out.
only blue and red M&Ms.
Yeah, exactly.
No brown.
Jiffy peanut butter.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Josh, how about you?
Antagonizing.
Oh, we have a nickname for him in the studio. We call him the agitator. Agitator. Yeah, because he does.
I'm a really good like ring girl. You know, hold up the round one sign. Yeah,
Fight.
Yeah, if there's an ongoing situation that needs an input of an outside source, that to escalate the situation, that's me.
Nate, how about you?
Being 10 minutes late to everything. Caitlin can vouch for that. I'm usually 10 minutes meet for our board meeting. I'm 10, it just across the board. My friends in high school, they called it Schneider time. They'd always go ahead and move everything up about 15, 20 minutes so that way I'd actually get there on time. So Scott Beckenauer, he was the master of Schneider time.
Yes.
So he'd always be like, okay, Nate, you need to make sure that you're here at 7:30.
But then you know
but it was
they're
actually
doing that,
yeah,
right?
It was 8. Well, that's the problem. I started to figure it out. So then I was 10 minutes late to everything because they were building a half an hour into the arrival time. So,
Sarah, how about you? What do you deserve a gold medal in?
That's a tough one. I think it's really hard to.
I'm asking you all to brag about yourselves, and that's a very hard thing for people.
I mean, I'll brag about her that she's like totally flipped the chamber game.
Yes.
Being,
I would say organization.
Yeah, I was going to say she is
You're
super
very
organized.
Yeah.
That's not an easy trait.
Thanks,
All right.
guys. I guess
Dad,
I'll go.
she kept the chamber meeting underneath an hour, which was
That's appreciated from everybody.
Well, I know that people volunteer their time, and so it's like that's their lunch hour. I want them to go home, go to the bathroom for once in the daytime. So
well, the chamber bathrooms are very nice. I will say that.
Caitlin, how about you? You deserve a gold medal in
Procrastination.
Yeah.
I'm really, really good at that. And yeah, I'll put it off till the last minute because I feel I work best under pressure, but not really. So
Yeah, if you have a hard time with procrastination, you can work on it eventually.
maybe one day.
We're having like a family fight on Facebook right now.
About what?
Well, it's between my brother and his significant other, apparently on Facebook.
About?
So, Michaela deserves a gold medal in putting up with my brother, and my brother deserves a gold medal in making her happy.
Hey, go check that out on Facebook.
So there's a little fight going on here.
All right, Stephanie, how about you? You deserve a gold medal in
Well, I too asked my husband last night what I deserved a gold medal in. And he said compassion.
Aw.
And I didn't know if he was being funny or serious. So,
I'd back him up on the serious side. I would.
oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
But I was leaning towards procrastination.
Yeah.
I need a deadline
Yeah.
because I can push it to the very end.
Emily,
I would say organized chaos. I'm good at managing all of the children and all of the
triage,
things.
really? Yeah.
Yes. Yep. That would be my answer.
At work or
All of the above.
Yeah.
Work, home, all the things.
I was gonna say Haley keeps us in line pretty well.
She does.
Someone's got to.
Oh, man. Usually we do pretty good. Then sometimes she'll come up and she'll go, Jesse, I need like 100% of your attention.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you get it?
No, I
Some
think
days.
I think the most that I've ever received is like 95.
Yeah, I try. I really do. Wow. Last topic for Coffee Club, and I know you guys got a boogie here in a minute, but I want to get this one in for you. So you can start. Since two of you are here, what can you and your spouse not do together because it might kill each other?
Good.
Oh no, you go tell.
No, you can do it because
Ding, 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 round one.
Okay, so we don't do DIY projects very well because she's very patient and I'm not.
Yeah.
And I figured out that this was not probably going to be something that we want to do together. So I do during the NCAA basketball tournament, we do a draw, and one of my teams, everybody gets 8 teams.
Yeah.
And so I had Memphis one year. They were my 1 seed, and they were on the ropes against some crummy team right off the bat. And I'm trying to watch the game. At the same time, Sarah's trying to hang the cabinets in the kitchen, and so she's trying to call me away from the TV so that way I could help her. And I'm like, there's no way. So the entire time I was like, okay, I will go in there and I'll help you. But I grumbled and and so she finally said, fine. So she ended up getting, what'd you have? You had like
A Rubbermaid container and a 2x4.
and she used that. Yeah, she used that as the brace as opposed to me, so she wouldn't have to hear me complain anymore. So,
Hey,
yeah,
but now you guys understand.
we know. Yeah, and I'm not. I just don't have the patience. I
Well,
just get too
technically, you
angry.
get 6 months.
6 months of
From the time that she tells you to start the project.
we've had
Nate doesn't. No power tools. Nothing for Nate.
It's the other way around. Yeah, because she'll try to do about 4 or 5 different projects at the same time. I'm like, no, there's only one project. So projects in general, and I'd say probably TV is the other thing that she has her shows and I have my shows. So never the two shall meet.
Yeah. All right, Giles.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
We don't work well together on home projects.
Yeah.
Other than that, we do well. But when I'm building something, it doesn't work well.
How about you, gals?
I would concur. There was an incident with a fence, putting up a fence in the backyard.
Yeah.
That our neighbor actually had to come over and be like, "Is everything okay over here?" I'm not in an abusive relationship, but there were words.
Yeah.
So we don't put up fence together.
There you go. It's like working cattle, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say home projects. Oscar's really patient, and I feel like on the television, it only takes an hour. So I don't understand when it has to take more than that.
Amen.
Darn you, Joanna Gaines.
Yeah, but he has a lot of patience, and so we can. It's a roller coaster, but we make it through.
Yeah. Yeah. Caitlin.
I mean, DIY, yes. Home renovation is not my favorite thing. But we do pretty good. We've gotten through a couple home renovations, so we still like each other.
That's good.
So it's working.
How about you, Haley?
Yeah, DIY projects. I will tell him to go make something, and of course he'll be like, "Oh, why don't you come out and help me?" And I'm like, because I'm like, I want it together right now.
Oh.
And he's but if I do it this way and I do it this way, and I'm like, just stick it together.
Yes.
Like, it's not that hard. Or I'd say,
Are you flinching, Josh?
just drives me nuts. Or cleaning. That's a major downfall.
Cleaning as a whole?
Yeah, I just assume he go sit down, or I don't know. If I don't clean it, it's not cleaned right. But then I get mad because he's not helping me clean.
It's probably doing dishes. If we're doing dishes, I have to be the one just drying because she cleans them differently than I do. And I probably use way too much water because the water's on the whole time that I'm cleaning. But that's just the way it is. But yeah, she cleans them much better than I do. But when I do the dishes, I better just be the dryer.
Yeah, it sounds like an assembly line. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it works out pretty good. Josh?
I would say for me, it's literally everything.
No.
It is. We love each other, and we've been together for a long time. But every time, driving, dishes, cleaning,
Breathing.
TV, actually, we agree on.
Really?
Yeah, we both like murder mysteries.
Will she watch football?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she'll watch football, basketball, all sports. And we watch a lot of the ID channel so we can both figure out how we're going to end each other.
Joshua.
That's true. But I think the main one that we cannot do is cooking. Because I am just a guy that just goes in there, and I just know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Master chef in our house.
Sure.
And she's just like, well, get the recipe book out and I'm just like, no, just go with your heart. You got to measure with your heart.
My wife, if she's using a recipe, I'm not allowed anywhere near because I'll put extra spices and things in. And she's like, but that's not what it calls for in the recipe.
That's the way I am.
She's a
Sarah's
rule
the
follower.
opposite. I do the exact same thing.
Works great.
Like she makes really good pie crust.
Yeah.
And with her pie crust, she doesn't measure anything. She just goes by the feel of it. And I'm just like, treat everything like your pie crust.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
But what if it gets soggy and stuff?
The pie crust?
No, that's the risk.
You make
run.
another pie.
Dude,
Hey,
that's I don't have the time. I already told you I'm not patient, so I wouldn't have the patience for that.
She's got it down to a science. If you want good pie crust, she's your go-to.
Time for the games here from Hometown Family Radio's Coyote Country. I know you guys got to blow, but we're going to start with Emily. You get to go. Tell me which one of these is the lie. I'm going to give you 3 things. One of them is a lie, okay? Don't feel bad. Everybody else has to do hard stuff too.
Okay.
This wasn't on the notes. Okay, one of these is a lie. The average engagement lasts 15 months. The average American consumes 130 pounds of sugar a year. Or New Zealanders use more TP per capita than any other country.
The last one.
You say the last one. Who agrees with her?
I would say we probably use the most TP.
We're wasteful.
Wow, you got that. Yes, you're right.
Because like even in Japan and China, they got innovative toilets where the back of the toilet is like the sink.
Mm-hmm.
So then they wash their hands, and then that soapy water then goes into your toilet.
It's fantastic. We're going to do a Hollywood President quiz. Of course, last week was President's Day on Monday. So I'm going to give you a fictional president and the actor who played it, and you tell me the movie. Okay?
All right. My goodness.
All right. Josh, you'll do the first one. You'll do the first one. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
As President Beck, what was the movie?
Doomsday.
No.
I don't know.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
He was a good.
Bruce Almighty.
No, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman. That was in Deep Impact. Okay.
Never even heard of it.
And what?
What was it?
Deep Impact.
Deep Impact?
Yeah. All right. Let me see.
What year did that come out?
Stephanie,
was there any other actors?
Huh?
None of us have heard of that movie.
Deep Impact? You haven't heard of that?
Do we even know it's a real movie?
It was Morgan Freeman. It had to be a good movie. Yes, it was. So.
1998.
1998.
We were like in 6th grade.
I was 1.
Probably wasn't able to watch it.
Okay.
Was it in 1998? I was 7.
Let me see.
It was rated R. That
Yeah.
I'll try to find one that's a little bit closer to. Okay. Here you go. Stephanie, you got this one.
no.
John Voight as Franklin D. Roosevelt. What was the movie?
Oh.
Does Emily know?
No, I mean, I'm picturing.
Okay. John Voight as Franklin D. Roosevelt. What was the movie? It was in 2001.
2001.
I have no idea.
It's okay.
No.
No?
Also, this could be a skill that I would like to have.
Right now.
I can watch movies and I'll be like, that was so good. And I'll try and tell people about it.
Yeah.
And I get it all wrong.
John Voight as Franklin D. Roosevelt in Pearl Harbor
Oh.
in 2001. All right. Okay. Caitlin, here you go. Michael Douglas was Andrew Shepard in what?
Dave, was it? No, Andrew, Mr. President Dave. Was it a romantic comedy?
No, it was The American President. That was that one.
I never even heard of these.
Yeah.
Okay. Giles, Harrison Ford as President James Marshall in
Not a clue.
Air Force One. And Josh, the last one. Daniel Day-Lewis as Abraham Lincoln in...
Lincoln.
Yes, that was a 2012 movie. I made it too easy for you.
I knew that one.
Yeah, you did. All right. We got some true or false for you for the games here. These are pretty easy here. We'll start with Haley on this one. True or false? When programs landed on Plymouth Rock, you could already visit what is now Santa Fe, New Mexico, and stay at a hotel, eat at a restaurant, or buy Native American silver. True or false?
True.
So that was for Haley.
True.
True.
True it is. Okay, Josh. True or false? Prisoners began to arrive at Auschwitz a few days after McDonald's was founded. True or false?
True.
True. That is true. Giles.
Gotta get that Big Mac.
Giles.
The theme is true.
The first wagon train of the Oregon Trail heads out the same year as the fax machine invented.
False.
That was true.
See? It's true.
Okay, Emily.
He went with his first answer, his gut answer.
Nintendo was founded in 1888. Jack the Ripper was on the loose in 1888. True or false?
True.
True.
See, that's the thing. Chance are true.
Okay.
You got a 50-50 chance.
Stephanie. It's been true for a long time. When the pyramids were built, there were still woolly mammoths.
Ooh.
True.
True. Yes.
Yeah, they are the ones that use.
When they were built by aliens.
Oh, right? Oh, don't you start Josh on that. That's all he'll do the rest of the day now. Okay, Caitlin. The last use of the guillotine was in France the same year Star Wars came out. True or false?
True.
It is true. Yes.
I should have went with true.
Today, all of them were true. The last one that I have here for games before we get to birthdays and anniversaries. Which one doesn't fit? This game, it's you tell us which one of these don't fit together. So you got Top Gun Maverick, Blade Runner 2049, Creed, Ford versus Ferrari, and Mad Max Fury Road. Which one doesn't fit?
Creed.
She says Creed. Okay, what do you think?
Yeah, I say Creed.
Okay, Emily?
Creed.
I'll
Okay.
stick with it.
Why not?
That's over there. No, that is not right.
I'm gonna say Top Gun Maverick was my first.
Nope, that's not it.
Okay.
Blade Runner.
Okay, I'll run them again. Mad Max Road Fury or Fury Road, Ford versus Ferrari, Creed, Blade Runner 2049, and Top
Ford
Gun
versus
Maverick.
Ferrari.
So yeah, it is. But why?
Ford versus Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the rest of them were action movies. That was just a...
No, all the rest of them are something though.
All the rest of them are movies.
Yeah.
They're all movies.
Never heard of Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford versus Ferrari was a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only difference is all the other movies are sequels. I know you hate my games. I'm sorry.
That's like one of your dad jokes.
No, it's not. How is that a dad joke?
Your story problems that you always like to do.
It's time for the birthdays, anniversaries. If you want a birthday or an anniversary on the radio, call us now, 345-1981, or you can email, you can email, but I probably won't get it. You can Facebook Live us, though. You can go there and comment there, and Josh will get that on for you. So what do we have for birthdays that have been called in so far?
We had Tony Truxa, turns 44 on Saturday from Indianola. That was called in. Messaged in to us. We had Drake Arterburn, turns 8 years old today. Ted Henderson has a birthday tomorrow. And Nate Waugh has a birthday on Sunday. And Carrie Waugh's dad also has a birthday on Sunday as well.
Nice list, Haley.
Yeah.
Josh.
So we had one that was messaged into us for Robbie McConville of Brady turns 14. And then I have Jason Michaelis.
Oh, and I have to throw this out here for a very special younger girl that I did not forget her birthday, but I will let her mom do the honors.
Uh-oh.
Don't forget.
It was in my calendar.
I just have to announce my brother's birthday. His birthday's on Sunday.
Just because he's listening?
Yeah, but Michaela actually called and told me to put it on, which then, during her birthday, he did not do that.
I prefer to wear yoga pants.
So therefore, the fight continues.
Okay.
That's my
See, agitator.
That's my
He
agitation.
is. All right.
Go for it.
So what do you got for birthdays?
Well, I have a special little girl, Sayla Joy, who turns 8 on Sunday. 8 years old.
Time flies.
It does.
I always tell folks, if it ever gets to be too much, just
blink.
Just blink.
So happy birthday, Sayla, if you're listening.
Yes,
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Any others? Anybody's got some birthdays? On my birthday list here for today, I've got...
Oh, and he forgot to call in their anniversary, apparently.
Oh, strike two.
Caleb Shaw with a birthday, Rick Luce, and Ethan Casper. So, got to pick somebody as that nice birthday winner.
A donut from Sainter's, ice cream from The Scoop, sandwich from Jimmy John's, and Coca-Cola.
Haley, who are we picking?
Let's go with Sayla.
Okay. Sayla. You can take her prizes home.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, and see which one she ends up with.
mom tax.
Right.
Yep.
It's a real thing.
Yep.
It's a real thing. Let's move on to the celebrity birthdays. It's a race against Josh, everybody against Josh, to shout out why the person is famous. So we're going to start with Olivia Palmer.
Wrestler.
Actress.
No, she's a YouTube
TikTok.
star. Yeah. Lil Sims.
Rapper.
Yes. Black Cray.
Rapper.
Okay. How about Andrew Wiggins?
Basketball player.
Yes, where does he play?
The Hawks? I don't know.
How about Johnny Riviera?
Singer, right?
Yes, world music singer. Let's butcher a name here. Casemiro.
Soccer player.
It's football, but yes. Jamal Murray.
Basketball player.
He's a basketball player. He's 26 years old. Here today. Josh Gad.
Actor.
Stage actor. Bailey Diedrich is 18.
Actress.
Emily Blunt.
Singer.
Actress.
What was she in?
Bridesmaids, right?
Oh, let's see. Looper, Edge of Tomorrow, The Adjustment Bureau, Into the Woods. I don't see. Oh, she was in Mary Poppins Returns, too. Turned 40 years old today. Most famous person here for today is Dakota Fanning. Is 29.
Actress.
Yeah, she was in, was it the Twilight series or Vampire Diaries or something?
No. She wasn't in that.
Wasn't she?
Yes.
The Bruce Willis movie?
Bruce Willis movie.
JC Jordan's got a birthday tomorrow.
Actress.
Dancer. Billy Zane, 57.
Wrestler.
No. Did you guys ever see Titanic?
Oh, yeah.
He was the one we all love to hate. And I thought he was the guy that played in The Mummy, but apparently he didn't do that.
See the guy that had the gun shot?
Yes. Phil Knight.
He owns whatever it is.
Nike.
I was gonna say Adidas.
You'd have
But
been
I
wrong.
was wrong.
Man, not a lot of famous people tomorrow.
Oh, wait, go down.
Where?
Down. Oh, no.
Where?
Never mind.
Go up.
Tiffany Nelson.
Actress.
Yep, she's 48. Rachel Levine.
Sure.
How about Floyd Mayweather Jr.?
Oh, boxer.
Probably the most famous person on the list for there. So,
Number one is probably the most famous person.
well, but he's dead. Steve Jobs. Why was he famous?
Of Apple.
That's right. Passed away in 2011. Yeah, right? Seriously? Where's time go? Gonna wrap things up here for Coffee Club on a Friday morning, the 23rd of February. So Giles made the announcement for this year's entertainment, which is
Casey Donahue with the opener of Borderline.
okay. Anything else special with this year's fair you'd like folks to know about?
Just everything. We'll have a great midway again this year, and don't forget about the accessibility day that we do on Thursday morning. Let the kiddos come in and do stuff for free for a couple hours. So
We'll do our Coyote Country Music Show down again this year.
Yep.
That'll be fun. That'll be opening the fair on Wednesday night, the 24th, and 21st year of doing that, believe it or not.
Wow.
So that'll be exciting. We're excited about that. But if people want to get tickets, go to your website.
Yep, redwillowcountyfair.com, or you can get them at Ticket Storm, or come see me at the office next week, and I'll have some paper copies.
When does it open on the website?
It's open 8 o'clock.
So
3 minutes.
Yep. redwellcountyfair.com. Check it out. Should be a great time. Just make sure you plan the last week of July. Well, it's kind of a weird, but the 24th through the 28th, plan that. Make sure you're home here so you can enjoy this year's Red Willow County Fair. Emily, you guys getting excited for next weekend's women's conference at McCook Christian Church. So give us just a quick little synopsis on that and how folks can get in, gals can get in for that.
Yep. We're extending registration till 1 o'clock today, so you can get on mccookchristian.church and see all the details of it. All of the breakout sessions and everything Steph and I kind of talked about are on that online registration. So we'd love to have you join us, women of all ages, all denominations. So we'd love to have you.
All right. So sign up for that. Last plug for it.
Yep. Radiate.
There you go. I like it. Caitlin, Casa's event is this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend, Red Willow County Fairgrounds, taco bingo to raise funds for CASA, which is court-appointed special advocates. Bring lots of money, raffle, tacos, bingo. Just bring lots of money. It'll be fun.
Last thing I want to ask you about is if people are interested in volunteering, what does that process look like to...
So volunteering, if you want to volunteer, please do email me or call the office. It would just be prairieplainscasa.org is our website that you can check out. It is 30 hours of in-service training that we do, but we will feed you and take care of it. But it's a couple weeks that we do to train you. You do not have to understand the court system. You just have to care. Yeah. So we can do that. We do background checks, but we can talk over that and any questions that you might have. Just call me up at the office. And
you have an office in town here?
Yes.
Where is that located?
So we're up on the second floor of the the Temple building. Do you know where that is?
Yep.
You're going to ask me the cross streets, and it's on Norris.
Yeah.
Up from St. Ertz. I don't know that other street that runs there.
Right, Norris and D, I think is what it is.
Yeah. So across from the Keystone, but we're on the second floor. Just come up and see what we're all about and ask me any questions that you want.
That is Casa. So everybody, thank you for being here. Hope you had a wonderful time. And that's going to be a wrap for Coffee Club on a Friday morning, February 23rd. Happy